Hey everyone. So this today's session is more to do with grievance or any query with respect to specific GAs or this is more like a query or a doubt clearing session rather than a specific learning session. This session and a couple of updates from my end. So one is we have GA3 and GA4 officially have been pushed to the or made available for the students. I think. Few of them didn't have access, but we have already shared through discourse. I'm sharing the link again here if you are not able to see this. Yep.
Yes, and now it's working, sir.
Okay. Okay. I've shared because I think for some few students said they are unable to see or unable.
Yes, sir. One
So
of them is.
yes, perfect. Yeah, so I think I have shared the link here. So if you have any doubts, you can use this. It's also shared in the discourse post. Okay. So to begin with, any specific questions or queries you would like to get addressed? Yeah. So today's agenda. So as I mentioned, this is not a learning session. This is more like a doubt clearing or a query session. If there is any open queries, something which is raised or discourse but still not answered or addressed, you can raise it over here so we can make the necessary arrangements, or we'll try to close that query as early as possible. Perfect.
Sir,
Mm.
we have a question.
Yes.
Should we necessarily use a search tool, sir? Will you give prompts, briefs where you need real-time data, or you will ask us to search the web, or me using the LLM API is enough?
This is regarding project one, right?
Yeah, is this session not for project one? Sorry, I
No,
just
no,
now
no.
joined.
No, this is more like to clear out all the specific doubts. And I just want to get the clarity. So this is regarding project one. Understood. Regarding project one, uh, the range of evaluation might include fetching data as well. So from a tooling aspect, you might want to keep it more generalized in order for us to evaluate.
Okay, so me using LLM API is not sufficient, but I should go one step further, to fetch the real-time data or search the web. Is my understanding correct?
No, the LLM API must be sufficient enough for working out. So when you say search tool, are you checking out on web scraping or any other aspect of that sort?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Geeta.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Web scraping,
understood.
scraping also. Yeah.
Understood. So you haven't mentioned about a specific web page scraping, but if you can see, there is a fetch tool. So essentially one of the tools must include where you're able to fetch data from specific attachments or specific static website. So it does include a fetch option where you have to fetch the data, but nevertheless we are not looking at a complex query to run around. I think the LLM API, if the prompts are well defined enough, the prompt should already take care of your entirety of the task.
Okay, sir. Perfectly okay. We have a second question, sir.
Hmm?
In the project page, you have provided a CAPTCHA solver. Okay.
Yes.
But it is not possible for us to build a working CAPTCHA solver just with a single LLM prompt. And we cannot deploy it to the GitHub pages, which is a static page.
Mhm.
So have you given it this CAPTCHA solver only for example purpose, or can we expect such kind of prompts briefs in your request during the evaluation?
Okay. So from a CAPTCHA solver perspective, I think CAPTCHA solver still is possible from setting up a static website and then having that to fetch the specific image and then resolve a CAPTCHA. So when we say CAPTCHA, there are different types of CAPTCHA. Maybe the basic one would be to have an image and find out what that image says. Like let's say if there's an image printed like HELLO or excuse me, a specific image, it's more like trying to decode, understand the image, and then fetch the results. So, from a deployment perspective, we ourselves have tried with CAPTCHA solver, and we are able to achieve. There are, of course, it's not that easily achievable, but still, it's not something that cannot be achieved. So, from a implementation perspective, let's say if you have a specific problem of this implementation, then you can raise it up. Like maybe even in discourse, we have the forum, right? So in the forum, you can raise it out. What the exact issue we have, we'll try to resolve it. But nevertheless, we did try from our end, and then we were able to. Initially, we had hiccups, but we were able to achieve.
Sir,
Okay,
is
sir.
it
I'll raise
mandatory
both the
to have the
questions in discourse. Yeah, Ashwin, please.
is it mandatory to have the exact working captcha solver, or it should be like captcha solver which is not the 100% accurate?
No, when we say the setup put here is in such a way that it resolves the captcha. So when we say 100% captcha resolver, I maybe I didn't get the question clearly. So when you say
No,
uh,
because what I have seen, I deployed that and I saw some image of dog, but that is
mhm,
not properly solved by the captcha solver algorithm. And when I checked it, it's saying like forums like maybe you need some other high end of captcha solver algorithm to fix this. So that I'm not aware. Like I'm using Gemini. That's why
okay,
I'm able to deploy it. I can see that URL. I can browse and paste into PNG images,
mhm.
but I don't know. Like it's not solving the correct way.
So when we say it's not solving, so essentially does it give like a scrambled text or some other text not relevant to the
Yeah,
captcha?
it gives something like, for example, if I give dog and then I say solve, then it says something like XW4893, something in green in one that output box. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but that is the output from the LLM it's showing. And it's saying it's solved.
Okay. For better clarity, can you add that as a part of note in the discourse? Like, is it already shared in discourse?
No, no, no. That I did today in the morning, deployed that, but I thought I will ask you in the end of the call. But now
Sure.
it's anyway
Just add that
discussion now.
screenshots in discourse so that we'll be able to revalidate and provide you a better resolution.
Okay, okay, okay. I will do that. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sir, what is your good name, please?
My name is Prasanna.
Okay, Prasanna. Thank you.
Sir, is this a doubt session or
This is more of a doubt session or any operational issue, anything to do with GA project. So it's more of a query clearing session. Yeah.
okay, sir.
We,
Sir, sir, we have one more doubt.
yes.
So uh, when we deploy it on Google Pages, what happens is the URL of the page gets returned before it starts running, right? Before it gets active. So then, what do we do? Do we have to wait for some time, like sleep, and then return the URL to the evaluation or for evaluation, or how do we solve it?
Do you mean GitHub pages?
Yeah, in GitHub pages, when we actually deploy,
Mm-hmm.
at that time we get the URL of the GitHub page immediately, right? But it is still not active because it takes some time to get activated on GitHub, the action, right? So then do we have to put a sleep in the code to just wait for it to return, or what do we do?
Of course, I think we have mentioned within 10 minutes is the total evaluation which we are having in the entire structure, like from an evaluation perspective. So the 10 minutes of the request is what we put as sleep and then try to wait. So that's what we have in our hand. And apparently from an application perspective, I don't think you need to put a sleep function within the application. Like you can deploy the application, but we have set a timeline of 10 minutes for the sleep activity. If within 10 minutes, if you don't receive a request from the application, then that's when we decide the application is not active or unable to be deployed.
Okay, so whenever we return to the application, right, or send a request to the application, immediately you will do a verification, or will you also wait for some time and then send a request
Oh, no.
to the page? It will be immediate.
No. From an evaluation perspective, we will let you know regarding evaluation. So generally, how we had it for the previous projects. Usually, we have everything set and we have like a timeline. For project one, if I'm not wrong, our timelines are. Yeah. So project one timeline is till 17th of October. So we make sure that all submissions are complete. And once the submissions are done, then we do an evaluation on top of it. So that is the usual approach we do. We haven't had any specific or a difference of evaluation for the current term as well. If there is anything, we'll let you know. But ultimately, we'll make sure that once all submissions are done, we run the evaluation.
Sir, maybe I can just like what she has mentioned, the same question I also had. So what happened, like when you deploy it now, you will get immediately the GitHub pages. But
Mhm.
if you click on that GitHub pages, it will show 404 error. And if you wait for next 5 to 10 seconds, then it will show actual your output. Like for example, CAPTCHA, or for example the calculator. It will show the calculator after 10 seconds. But the URL of the GitHub pages will display immediately after on your screen that this is the page. So that's why what she says that the page is coming as output. But when you test our submission, and if you did not get in 10 seconds that our page is like saying 404 output, like error message, what you say, like it's failed, or you will wait till 10 seconds or 20 seconds and then see the okay, it's running. So like this she is asking in your
Yes, sir. Yes,
verification
sir.
of our submission.
Yes, sir. That was a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, from response perspective, so I have okay. Let me try to understand this question. So, your question is on how does the evaluation script run? Provided given the fact that the GitHub pages will be activated. I mean, although the URL is available, the application deployment plus application being actively available might take a couple of seconds. Correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now from an evaluation perspective, I just have to reconfirm this, but usually we have the timer set in place, like the sleep function. So ensure that we are able to get a HTTP response of 200. So that is something which we do. And also we have like a, you from a testing perspective, if that's the testing which you would like to do, you can set up a sleep and then have it maybe have like a validation function having 3 to 5 times it can ping and then test whether the application is active.
Okay. 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 Then I will check that. In the, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
This
Yes.
Git API is sync or async mode, sir?
So this API would be we have to re-verify, but I think it's an async mode. I can
Okay.
confirm that. Yeah, but I think it's async mode. But let me confirm that and send note little later. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and I see Samrat GA3, GA4, and Project 1 not showing to me. Can you please help me with that? I have already shared GA3, GA4 URLs in the chat. I'm sharing them again, and also the project detail. You can check that out and see if that works. 1 second, Shubham. Yeah, this is done. And for creating visible okay, fine. Shubham, yes, Shubham, go ahead with the question.
Yes, actually, like I have built a like a the project has been like I have done the 50 or 60% of work I have done. So I have made that in the Hugging Space that is live also. So
Okay.
basically, I have tried to contact the sir Cartoon sir also and all the TAs also, but I was not able to do that.
Mhm.
So I want to ask that when I like I have a HTTPS like URL, so I am just sending a JSON request, and it is sending me the JSON request. That is the main purpose, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, so sir, I have done that, and I have got a good response of that JSON file also. So my question is like, there was one area that there was written that evaluation URL. So I need to send that JSON in that evaluation URL only.
Can you repeat that when you say
Yeah,
evaluation? Yeah,
yes, sir. Actually, in the like the JSON which will be sent by the IITM team, there will be one field of evaluation URL.
correct.
So I need to send the JSON over there only.
You should have to call the evaluation URL, and then evaluation URL will basically take up the JSON request.
Means I need to post or I need to send that JSON response to that URL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sir, on this behalf, like then when the IITM server will send, so there was written that immediately you should give a 200 response. So how we will like do that? Like after giving a 200 response, we will immediately shift back and post the whole JSON request to that URL. Like this is the concept.
Okay, so I didn't get the last picture. So when you mentioned you host the application and you
Yeah.
have the secret added to your Google form, and then make sure that the application is up and running. Then post the
No.
request.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Then you have the evaluation URL. So you accept the post from the evaluation URL and add it to the queue. I think the question here is, can you repeat the last portion of the question? I
Yeah,
didn't.
sir. Actually, I want to ask that if the IITM or the any server sends me the request, I will give a immediate response of 200 status, okay, or I will wait until 10 minutes and give the full response to that evaluation URL that I am asking.
10 minutes. Wait in 10 minutes and then
Okay, fine,
ensure
fine,
that,
fine,
yeah.
fine. Sir, I actually like I have like made it like I have created it one like it's working also well, but
Mhm.
how will I test it? Like there was a part in the project of evaluation something like evaluation something like create evaluation remote desktop. So that is for us to check or we need to implement them. So can you please tell?
Okay, so evaluation is something which, I mean, from so that's so what we mentioned in the project page where there's an evaluation. Have explained like how the evaluation generally happens from an instructor point of view, like what are the tasks that we would send and how the task would be sent. You can use a similar approach for testing the application from your end. Like now you have, since you have built the code, have the application ready, and then you're able to deploy applications based on the prompt. You can have or use evaluation scripts like sample templates that are available and then test it out.
Yes, that the sample tags I have tried it also. That the one there is one the GitHub. So the
Okay.
GitHub is doing great. Like it's
Okay.
working very well in the round one and round two.
Okay.
So I have thought that the evaluate part is for us to create something. That's only for the testing part, right, sir?
Evaluation is only for the testing part. Yeah.
Okay,
Evaluation is
fine, fine.
completely for the testing part.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Like, sir, like, will I share my like now I can't do this over here. So in Discourse, like I have posted to sir also. Like all the other TS I have not done. Like I will send my official URL for like you to just check and have like is the interface
Sure.
okay or not.
Yeah, yeah. Please make that add to the discourse post so that anything with respect to testing or validation, it's easier for us to have that one single channel where we are looking at for any um, request from your end. So we are using discourse extensively for solving out and using it as a validation. So you can send that out.
Okay,
Some of
fine,
the
sir.
suggestions I would say is you can think
Yeah.
about simple games like tic tac toe, snake and ladder. Simple games, simple setups which we can always try it out and test it for the application.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, sir. Fine, sir. I will do that. And like I have created the like I've given the prompt for making a small simple calculator and advancing into a scientific calculator. It does well.
Perfect, perfect then.
Okay, fine, sir.
Great. Anything else? Any queries? Okay. So any specific doubts on GA or
Yes, sir, the GA3, the
Mhm.
first and second question,
Mhm.
maybe it's solvable, but I'm not sure. Like maybe you can give some hint. Like it is for this wipe coding question, and
That is correct. Yes.
I gave that command, but I'm not sure how like what what kind of output it expect.
So, I mean, what kind of error are you getting in the console? Does it say don't spoon feed the?
No, no,
Uh,
no, not this one. I understood the spoon feeding. So that I gave the command like return some words like English words,
okay.
which give me some proper answer later on, and one point shows that maybe saying that undefined error. Maybe I just want to open that because I did so many checks and then maybe I. So I'm at one point like the feeding one is solved. Like this is something if you copy paste the error and ask them like give this one the
Mhm.
answer, then it says feeding. Like don't need the spoon feeding.
I
So
think.
that's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
not
So there are two things. One is if we explain it to a very granular extent, where you have every step defined, then that's spoon feeding. So eventually, you will have your check response mentioning that don't spoon feed the LLM, or
correct.
you'll have that kind of note. Apart from
Correct.
that,
Correct.
trying to balance between the right prompt engineering itself is like the art. I think that, I mean, the way how you have to build project one also depends upon the same thing. Where you, devising the right prompt is what the key here is. If you are able to
Okay.
achieve that right prompt, then you're able to solve most of the problems. So that's how the first two questions are framed here.
Okay. Well, the error is something like result undefined incorrect.
So you're getting result undefined.
Incorrect.
See, there are
Because
some
I
challenges. Yeah, I mean, for we did experience few issues for a couple of students with this scenario, which there was a new commit done this morning. So maybe I would request if you can try this out. If it is very latest, add that to discourse, because this is randomized for each and every student. So we are just testing out why that might not be working out for you, whereas working out for others. So
because
can
in the console I can see that the Q hash wipe coding API is called that a
okay.
sync function with get user response in bracket user and then it give the code. But but in the our exam dot that portal, it's showing in red that error result undefined incorrect. So
Oh, okay.
so I thought to put now on the GitHub on Discourse, but as you asked me,
Add
so
that to the discourse. Yeah, add that to the
okay,
discourse. So we'll see
okay,
why that. Usually, yeah, the best approach I would say is check out why or whether from the console logs. If you're able to attach screenshots from the console logs, you should be able
okay,
to respond back on where the deviation or where the difference is.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe I will just put these screenshots and also explain what I have just mentioned in
perfect,
this answer. Yeah, thank you,
perfect.
sir.
Okay. And I see Divya Devendra Singh. So I have written in GA3 one question Gemini application. Okay, Gemini is restricted. You should be able to access Gemini with your personal email. I know that for previous term and few setups, we did have challenges with the IIT organization email, but personal email should help you out. I'm not sure why that's a challenge. Maybe my suggestion is, do you have? I mean, I haven't seen any specific issue with personal email. Can you mention what the error note or what is the challenge with you're getting with signing up a new account? So
So, like as mentioned, it is showing the restricted message to me.
you should be able to access the API, right? So when you say
I have
restricted,
tried. I have
mhm.
tried using my student email ID, so it is showing like restricted by organization. But when I tried using personal email, it's showing the same thing.
No, I think yeah, yeah, with the organization email ID, there are some restrictions that might be challenging. That is understood.
Yeah.
But with
No.
the personal email ID, you shouldn't be facing the problem. Can you verify that again once? Because we tested this out extensively and we see that we are able to achieve that. I think Harliv Singh, you also are facing the same problem. Is there anybody else facing the same problem with personal email? Can you just confirm? Because personal email did work while creating API, Gemini API.
I thought it is like browser issue. I have changed from Safari to Chrome also, even though it's not working for me.
No, and I don't think that has anything to do with the browser issue. Uh,
Mm.
mm, okay, so
I'll try. I'll
yeah,
try
yeah.
it
Can
once
you try
again.
that?
Yeah.
Try once again. And
Yeah.
yeah. So and Atul, you have asked about hugging face in Docker after some time the CPU gets sleep and yeah. So usually I will confirm this again, but usual approach which we have for previous projects, previous term projects is generally we ensure that when the evaluation happens, we provide a notification so that we'll let you know that the application has to be up and running for, during the specific 1 day or a 2 day period or a specific window during which the evaluation happens. I think that's the usual approach which we had for the previous terms, at least previous 2 terms. So we are expecting a similar approach this time, but we'll definitely let you know if there is a change in or an alteration. But usually we'll let you know when the application has to be up so that our evaluations are done accordingly. Yeah. Yes, Shubham. Over to you.
So I think I have the app ready. So can I just show you? Like I have it ready, full ready.
Uh, yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen.
Mhm.
See the screen visible?
Yes.
So I think I have like created this one. And
Mm-hmm.
so like I will give anything like what I will do. Like basically it's like I have done this portfolio only, but I will make the calculator for like now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just I am telling you like create a and I am giving you random things. With you. Like I have given this one,
Mhm.
like it will do, I think. Yeah, it will do. Yeah, so it's given this one.
Mhm.
Like it will take near about 10 seconds only. Like
Yep,
I will
yep.
do this one. Like it will take 10 seconds.
Mhm.
It will take. Yes, okay. I think the interface has been not done, but I, since I have given a very small area, like create a calculator in working condition with better UI, but it
Mhm.
has done like this, something random things like
Mhm.
this. But it's like working for any like example, like I'm just showing you, like where is this? This task, like I, the brief mentioned over here is perfect, like this area. This one, this bootstrap with the, yeah, this one.
Mhm.
I'm just copying this. Yeah, I forgot the 1 second, so I forgot this one. No, it's correct. No, it's wrong.
Sir, we need to create a front end page like this, sir.
No, no, sir. I have done it for like for my purpose. I think do not need this one.
Okay. And you had completed the CAPTCHA question in your.
No, actually from here I cannot take the image attachments. That's the main thing.
Mhm.
So that is the
Maybe
reason I
Shubham, one suggestion for your project. Maybe you can have some default values.
default
Default values. Put some
default value.
default
Okay,
values.
okay. So no,
Yeah,
no,
some
actually like
suggestion.
okay, 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 fine, fine. I will definitely work on that.
Yeah.
Like I have given this, I have given the brief, and it will do. I need to wait some minute. I say one more thing. The GitHub pages that will be fixed, right? Or I have to create dynamic things. Okay, it has done.
So when you say GitHub pages, for every task, that will be a separate GitHub page.
Same. Okay,
Will you say?
a different task. Okay, I have to create different one, right?
Mm.
Fine.
Let's say if you have 3 evaluations.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I will need to create three pages.
Ideally, I would say, yeah, make it randomized so that it's.
Sir, how do you say 3 evaluation? Because there is only round 1 and round 2, correct?
One sec.
There should be only 2 evaluation, correct?
Yes, so this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Yeah. That is 2 evaluation, not 3. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No,
I
no.
think this one is done. It's my account only, and it has done it properly. So I have like this one
Okay.
is going great with this one.
Mm-hmm.
GitHub user feature, and round two will also it will do well.
Okay.
Okay, this is, sir. I think we are like you are like telling like these things to create like basic. I think the what I will say, the boilerplate is ready for me, I think.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
So I
Yes.
think okay, fine, sir. I was just doing that only. So I am like canceling the recording. Also not recording, sharing screen.
Understood. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Shubham. Okay, Maya Raghunathan, please go ahead.
Yes, so the task that we can expect to complete, will it be similar to like this calculator thing, or should we be prepared for something a bit more complex than that?
Would be basic. I won't think. I mean, we are not looking at too complex stuff as of. So, as I mentioned, something like we tested it out for our internal purpose. It's snake and ladder game or chess games. We tested out a couple of options which we were able to work around.
Okay.
So from an evaluation perspective, it will be pretty much straightforward. It won't go beyond, or you will not have like complex tasks added to it.
Okay. And so you mentioned about the prompt being good. So since we don't know the exact task beforehand, can we just rely on the brief being explicit enough for the LLM to generate a good code?
That is true. Brief, yeah, brief will be detailed. So you don't. You can see the sample briefs in the evaluation sample script. Right? So you can expect the briefs to be in that specific order.
Okay, so we don't have to add anything or something from our side to make it better.
No, of course, the application has to understand the brief and then develop the static web pages, right? So, my suggestion is there should there was a session, I think, a couple of days back where if I'm not wrong, Jivraj was explaining about how we can make better or how we can improvise on prompt building, or what is the best approach to the iterative process of prompt improvisation. You should be able to have, I mean, either you would have if you've attended, you can see like how a basic prompt we can improvise a prompt as an iterative process. Like we do by cycle and cycle by multiple repeated times, we finally arrive at the right prompt or the best prompt. It should be available in the playlist. If not, we'll check if that is added up yet, but within a day or two you should be able to see that in the playlist if it is not available.
When was the session, sir?
So this was on Sunday, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Okay, I'll take a look at that. And another doubt was the format of the response and the request that we get. Will it be
Mhm.
exactly as what is given in the project page?
That is correct.
Okay, so all those fields will be present.
Yes.
Okay. And
That's you
between,
can always rely on the evaluation script and sample templates which we have already shared. So that's exactly how the expectations are.
okay. And between the round one and the round two requests, will the task field be the same? Will the value of the task field be the same?
When you say value of the task field,
So in the JSON, there's a field called task, which is like
mhm.
CAPTCHA solver or something.
Yes.
So when the round changes, will that task still be the same? Like, will it still say CAPTCHA solver only for the second round as well?
Ideally, yes. We right now, maybe I'll just check, confirm this. So far, if I'm not wrong, the evaluation one and evaluation two happen on the same task.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So technically, it should be the same, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I have Karthikeyan.
The session is only doubt clearing, or is there is going to be
This is a doubt clearing session. You don't have any specific agenda built today, or it's not a learning session.
actually? Uh, can I ask Shubham how much time he took to develop this project one? Because I was asking previously to some instructors, they're not giving any specific time. Is it possible to give us what is the amount of time required?
Okay.
Minimum, maximum, something like that on an average or something like that.
So Shubham, I think this is a question to you. So again, wanted to know how long it took for you to work this out.
Is there or no?
I don't see Shubham here, but ideally I can provide
I
you
give
some
some
insights.
some
Insights.
average number, at least guesstimate. It is better
Yeah, yeah.
for
So
us to plan and start something and then finish something.
no, 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 I'll tell you here. So I would say, do not wait or have a fixed timeline on this because uh, be it anything to do with prompt engineering or with respect to projects like this, you have to have the first step done and then do a evaluation in the middle. So let's say I would say if you have time, I would suggest start immediately, explore for 1 hour and see how what are the things that you're able to achieve, what are the things that you anticipate, because the learning cycle as well as logical mindset are different for different people. So each of them, some of them might be able to resolve or build the entire application in half a day, whereas some of them might take it more than a week. And in either cases, it's all depending upon the specific person's capability as well as with respect to the skill set that he has to acquire in terms of, let's say, if you already are aware of all the concepts, I would say not more than 2 days is sufficient enough. But if you are doing it for the first time, I would say there will be lots of hiccups because the challenge here is not about so it's not like some sort of a data science so in any typical assignment you have the final logical workflow. If the logical workflow is ready, you can work on that assignment. It will be like a single Jupyter page, Jupyter notebook page, or some sort of a script that you have to run. But here there will be multiple things that work around in parallel. So you have to have GitHub pages, you will have to host it in Hugging Face, you'll have to have it dockerized, and you have to test it locally. And so there are different bits and pieces that need to combine together. Even if you have done it earlier, my suggestion is start early, see where the issues are, raise the concerns, and then get them answered as early as possible. So that will help you a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Start immediately so that you'll understand and evaluate. So let's say if you're able to do, if you're able to finish 60% of the project in half a day, then you can be relaxed and then try to ease your own time. But if you're facing difficulty, like if you spend half a day and then still we are struggling to finish off, then it means that you need to improvise a skill set. You need to make sure that everything is running in peace. And the earlier you raise any request, the earlier it's easy for us to also resolve. And we have
And
all these sessions added here, so you can run down through sessions. Even in these sessions, you can ask. I mean, the upcoming sessions, you can still work around and ask for any queries like.
this all week 1, 2, 3, 4 we need to finish to start, or if I've done only up to week 2. I have not even started. Even week 1 and 2, I just solved only. I tried to
Okay.
solve. Went through. I was able to solve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with some support of some of the students here,
Okay.
I
Okay.
was able to solve. It
Okay.
was not. But week 3 and 4, I have not even started.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still I can go through the project and then start it, or I should? What is your suggestion? I should finish 3, 4 and then start. What would be the suggestion?
See, I would suggest you to work out parallelly. So when I say parallel, let's say if you start with GA3, you can check out vibe coding and then see how you can use Cloud Code or be it any CLI tool. As you run down through this CLI tool, you can do like a quick test whether you are able to achieve anything with respect to the project. So either ways, I think it's more or less how you want to manage it. I mean, from a suggestion perspective, I would say conceptually you can understand each and every tool if you're able to run down through GA3 and GA4. But from an implementation perspective, you have to run all these pieces, fit every piece together. So that's where the difference between a project and a GA is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Uh,
very
yeah.
much.
Over to you, Mayur.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, Mayur.
सर कुछ इश्यूज आ रहे हैं. सो एक तो मेरा जो ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट था, आई सबमिटेड एंड इट इज शोइंग 0 marks, and I have saved them also, as well as it is showing there कि we have saved the marks, and still it is not reflecting, it is reflecting 0. Why?
This is for GA1.
This is for both the GAs. I have saved them, or recent save score is also showing there.
Okay, 1 second. So I'm just getting your. So it's 24F200. Just give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can check this real quick. Can you post your email ID in the chat?
Yes, sir. I have posted email ID.
Okay, so I see for GA1, I see 2 submissions on 13th. One submission with a score 4.39 and the other one 2.69. Are you seeing the same?
No, sir. I am seeing for my GA1. GA1 score is 9 point something. That is loading. Yes, sir. It is showing 9.799 for GA1.
Okay. When you say it's showing, can you have a screenshot? I'm sharing my
Sir,
email.
I can share the screen right
No,
now.
no, I'm just sending you my email ID. Can you send a note with the screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've shared my email ID. Please send. You can copy Carlton as well. Just add both of us and then send a note with your screenshots. Because what I see here is there are 2 reloads happened, and you can see 4.2 and 2.4. No, 4.39 and 2.69 on 13th of September. I think that's what I see here. I don't see any further updates. So just add the screenshots and send an
Sir,
email. Yeah.
yes, sir. I have emailed both the screenshots.
Okay. 1 second.
Sir, one general question, sir.
Yes.
What is the significance of your ID 22T1SC2002?
Sorry, which one?
No, your ID.
This is no. This is basically the course admin. So all the email informations which you receive comes from this. So I have sent my email ID. This is the course admin or the course email.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So the TDS course ID is 22T1FC20. All your emails and notifications come from this ID. I have got an email, Mayu. Give us a day. We'll check this out. Then, so what are you seeing in the Looker dashboard?
Sorry?
In the Looker dashboard,
Sir, I am able to see both the screenshot I have shared. So मेरे को एक में 9.7 दिखाई दे रहा है और दूसरे में 2 स्कोर दिखाई दे रहा है सेकंड जीए में.
Mayur bhai, you need to look into the Looker dashboard. Did you look into the Looker dashboard? There is a
Yes,
dedicated. Okay.
Yes, I have shared the local dashboard.
no.
Looker.
Looker Studio. So what I have shared here is the dash the portal, web portal, as we see here. But can you share the Looker Studio?
Looker Studio.
Mayur, you check this and see. I have shared in the in-call messages. There is a dedicated Looker Studio page for TDS.
यस, अभी लोकर स्टूडियो पे एक्सेप्ट करा. सो यहाँ पे मुझे GA198 दिखाई दे रहा है और GA217.
Can you share this image, or can you share that as well, Mayur? Along with your email ID as a follow-up, can you share that as well?
Sir, I have mailed same email ID. Prasanna.
I have received that. I received your earlier screenshots. Send the screenshot from Looker as well. That's sufficient.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Mayur.
I have, sir, one more doubt.
Yes.
Sir, for the project work, I have tried my best of learning of that is, but still I'm confused because I think I've not found any good group theirs, and I don't know how others are doing. Are they doing alone? Because I'm not able to find a particular. If the division is done by the IITM, that would be very great, so that we can submit our projects by particular groups. So doing everything alone is getting a headacheful work, because somebody can learn something and somebody learn something. So joining all together can make a build something. So अभी सारा कुछ करना पड़ेगा, उसकी मुझे टेंशन हो रही है और टाइम भी बहुत कम बचा है.
Okay, mate. So, two things here. So, one is from our course network, I don't think we split or make a group. And TDS specifically, we make sure that you can have any kind of discussion. You can group, regroup. You can form any kind of forum wherever you want to discuss. So, I mean, that's in fact why we have a take-home project. So, from a collaboration perspective, it's all about how you can work around with your peers. So, you can raise out this concern. You can check with use Discord, check with your peers, and see how you can collaborate. But on top of that, were able to follow up on the playlists that our TAs and everybody were giving you like step-by-step procedures on how to work with a project, starting with building a fast API. I think there was one session on how to build fast API application. Then there was another where it's all about authentication. Then we had one session on iterative way of prompt engineering. So first thing is, you're not all alone. From our end, we are able to provide all kind of sessions, and each session where you sit together and then do a hands-on session, not something like you have a code and then you just have to run down to it. It's like building from the basics, sit and then start from scratch. That's what the sessions are there. Even if you're missed, they are available in the playlist, YouTube playlist. You can go through, watch it again. So that is something which we have. From a collaboration perspective, we don't have like a hand on how the collaboration has to happen, like with respect to 4 in a team or 8 in a team. So I mean, that's, you can collaborate, and you have all the freedom to work with anybody. All you have to do is find out and then collaborate. I would say, if you have not started yet, run down through all the playlists, check with everyone whether or how if there is something which you want to collaborate, or you might have few you might be in touch with few folks here, and you know a couple of them, so you can reach out to them directly and then check whether you can collaborate on a different ways. Like you can work on something, and as you mentioned, you can work on a specific activity, others can focus on a specific activity, so that way it's easier. You collaborate and then work together and solve the final goal. So collaborate.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I think everybody finds themselves very fit. So इसीलिए अभी तक कोई I think everybody think कि he's smarter, so कोई collaboration करता नहीं है. So यही है कि like अगर ये स्कूल की तरफ से होता तो कि you have to submit with them, because as if और बाकी चीज सर GAs
हाँ
are
लाइक
also.
आई गेस वो ऐसी प्रोजेक्ट में है सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग में, जैसे टीम बना देते हैं फ्रॉम द आईआईटी साइड इटसेल्फ एंड दे विल हैव टू सबमिट टुगेदर. तो अगर प्रोजेक्ट के लिए भी वैसा होता है, आई गेस ही इज आस्किंग फॉर द सेम थिंग.
No, I understand. Yeah, for the TDS course, we don't have like a specific group or any item to be formed here. So that's
आपके लिए भी सर जो प्रोजेक्ट को जो देख भी रही हैं उनके लिए भी काफी हेडेकफुल होगा पर पर्सन. सो ग्रुप्स वाइज होता तो और अच्छा, वर्क लोड कम होता. बट ओके जैसे भी है अभी सिस्टम. सो बट फिलहाल तो यही है कि अब जीएस भी ना बहुत टफ है, बिकॉज हम भी अटेम्प्ट भी कर रहे हैं तो भी बहुत टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है. अभी जीए का टाइम 12 तारीख है और 17 तारीख को प्रोजेक्ट देना. सो
yeah.
काफी
So
हेडेकफुल होता.
couple of things which we change in current term. I'll tell you. One thing is the GAs. Earlier we had GAs. Timeline was 5 days or a week, I guess, if I'm not wrong. But this time we made sure that GAs are you have sufficient time to run the GAs or work on the GAs. And project one again, I mean, so we don't have a hard rule like you have to work all. You can collaborate, but the collaboration happens within. So we wanted you to work together and collaborate. We don't enforce like you have to sit with person A, person B, and then as three of you like A, B, C, you have to submit this. So I think that you don't have it in real life as well. So basically, you will be given a task. You have to find out the right team, fit in, and then work around. So I would say that's a skill that you would like to you should develop, and then you have to approach everybody on this.
Sir, just a
Yeah.
question. So since you told about like sufficient time, is there any possibility that after the deadline of project one on 17th, the GA4 which is submitted on 19th would get extended by maybe a day or two?
See, yeah, I mean, throughout our sessions, we make sure that the submissions have sufficient time, but given there could be certain challenges. So, in our past, we had challenges with portal, we had challenges with students having multiple exams coming out together. So, there were sessions, and based on consideration with the so we from the course team, but operations team, we cross verify, and then we do have extensions done in few terms. And wherever there is any challenges, so I'll keep it very simple. If there's a challenge, if there's a delay from our end, definitely that is going to get pushed. So let's say if the GAs were supposed to get released on day one and it got released in day three, obviously the deadline would be pushed by 3 days. This is for sure. Apart from that, we make sure that if there is any other operational issue, any other issues that can happen during the course of the time, we consider that as well. It's not hard and fast. We consider that, but for consideration, you have to note that it requires discussion with multiple teams. So it's not that easy. So we'll make sure that we'll have the discussions if that is needed. So it all goes to the mandate, like how critical the reason is. Yeah. Okay, so I see one.
I sent you this capture solver thing.
Okay.
Maybe you can, if you can just check that, because there is no something which I need to type. It's every time giving me answer correct. The algorithm itself, if I type anything. So that's what I was trying to.
Okay. For the image URL, my suggestion is maybe if you have like a CAPTCHA setup just with the list of letters. Let's say if you are able to, yeah, try that out and see how that works. Let's say if you are having a 5-letter word, if the CAPTCHA is a 5-letter word image and you are able to capture that properly, you can try test that out and then see.
Okay,
Right now
okay, okay.
it's a random image. Instead, you can have like a lettered image. You see that kind of a capture, right? So it will have like
Like I can mention in the brief like the
exactly,
JSON file.
exactly, exactly. Add that
Oh,
in the brief
oh,
and then see how that works.
okay, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Perfect.
I'll do that.
Okay. I think we are coming to the end of the session. So we'll wind up this session. Meanwhile, you have all the discourse forums available. So in case if you have any questions and if you're facing error and then you want to have further clarity, post with the screenshots in the discourse. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.